Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to DSPJRN or journaling. Okay, so what we will do, I will show you a way through which we can retrieve the specific journal entries from the DSPJRN command. Okay, so in short, you can say that we are going to discuss a way through which we can fetch the journal entries by using one of the specific parameter of DSPJRN command. So somewhere you can say it is also related a kind of a data filtering for journal. Okay, so to explain that, let me show you one object which we are going to use, and this is the object that we have already created. So if you are referring the previous sequence also, then you must be aware of this thing. So let me show you work obj f4, and here I will put my journal name, which is testjrn, and it is in library Sharmit 1. Here you will find that there is one existing object testjrn of STRJRN type. That means we have this in our system. Now what we will do, we will run one command DSPJRN, which is display journal, taking F4, and here we are supposed to provide the journal name. So in my case, journal name is testjrn, library name is Sharmit1, and then we are supposed to provide the journal file. In my case, file name is students, then Sharmit1, and after that you can simply go and do the page down. But before that, let me hit enter here so that I can easily explain you the requirement. Here you can see we have a couple of entries here for the journal. Now if you look at one of the entry, let's say this one, so you can see this is a open member entry, right? Similarly, next one is the close member entry. But in some cases it might be a need that we don't want to see all the entries and we want to see the specific entry, let's say the 5 records or the 10 records from the list. So how to achieve that? So to achieve that, we will use the DSPJRN command with a specific parameter that will help us to fetch the exact number of entries. Okay, it could be, let's say if you want to fetch the 5 entry 10 entries, then in that case you can use that particular parameter. Okay, so let me show you this how we can do. So for that, we will run the command DSPJRN taking F4. Then we are supposed to provide the again those details, testjrn, library Sharmit1, then file is students, library Sharmit1, and after that we will do the page down and just look for the option number of journal entries, NBRENT, this one, NBRENT. So this is the option which we can opt in order to fetch a specific number of records from or entries from the journal receiver. Okay, so here you can take F1. So it will provide you all the information. You can see specifies the total number of journal entries that are being converted for output. Star all means all journal entries that satisfy the selection values and that are in specified journal receiver range are converted. So in this case, star all is the by default option which we use in order to fetch all the journal entries, right? This is the by default option. Another one is the maximum entries, which means specify the maximum number of journal entries to be converted. Okay, and here it is mentioned if the journal entry specified on the TOENT LRG, TOENT and TO time. So these are the parameters of the same command, right? Then in that case, you can see parameter is reached before the value specified on the NBRENT parameter is met. The command ends normally. So in short, you can say here you can specify the specific number for how many entries you would like to fetch from the command. So let's say I want to fetch 2 records from here, so I can simply put 2 here and then we'll hit enter. So you can see it only fetched out 2 records from the list, right? Now let's say if I want to fetch 10 records or 5 records, so you can simply go and change the parameter to 5. Once it is changed to 5, now it is fetching only 5 records. So it picks the data from the top position. Okay, this is very important thing. Sometime in interviews, some interviewer may ask like what all entries are fetched when we are providing the NBRENT parameter. So it will fetch only the record, which number of record which is provided there, but from top to bottom approach. Okay, so it will pick the top first 5 records. As you can see right now, it is fetching top 5 records. So this is another way through which we can filter out the data. We also saw in previous session like how to filter the data, general entries on the basis of date and time, on the basis of type, as well as on the basis of sequence number. So this is also a way through which we can filter out the data depending on the number of entries. Okay, because from here we are fetching the data on the number of entries. Similarly, job is also an option. Job on the, like if I show you the parameter again, you will see there is one more option, job name. So here you can specify the job. Let's say I want to fetch for a specific job, so just put your job name, job number, right, and username, so it will fetch accordingly. So from this command, like almost we have covered all the important top points, but few are left. Let's say user profile. So from here you can easily identify, yes, if you specify, and if you have any doubt on any particular column, you can press F1 and it will show you all the definition for it. So accordingly you can select the option. Okay, but most of the thing which is important or which is useful for the project analysis purpose, that we have already covered. So in the next session maybe we will discuss another new topic. Okay, so for DSPJRN, like we have covered almost every important topic or parameter that we use in order to perform proper analysis for a given task related to journaling. Okay, I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.